Thursday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the Sacramento River Cats and the Sugar Land Skeeters. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jose Urquidy starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, Donovan Solano. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Donovan Solano.
First offering on its way. And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. Fastball just inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Brewer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting second.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here it comes. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Number 19 will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So now here is Jordan Brewer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Line to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Nova.
To the plate now, Preyudis Nova. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around him?
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Next to hit, Taylor Jones. He went deep in the contest last night. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Again, another foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Going back is the left fielder. Adios, pelota.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Into the box now, Chas McCormick. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting fifth.
A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Stepping in now, number 6. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Still only 1 out in the inning. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Garrett Stubbs. As he grounds one briskly to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Darren Ruff. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Mauricio Dubon will be next. The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
That is it.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. Swing and a liner. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I don't think he could have bisected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
So up steps Joey Bart now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Fouled off. Dubon, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Scooped up, and he'll take this one to bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Skeeters lead it 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Robel Garcia. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. The classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Abraham Toro, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Now the 0-1. Changeup laid off down around the shins. 1 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
And that brings in Yadiel Rivera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
Bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The right fielder, number 12, Jordan Brewer.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jordan Brewer. He singled first time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 1-0. Back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We played 2 full. The Skeeters are out on top, 3-0. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and set to go as the 3rd baseman, Luis Toribio.
Luis Toribio.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Batting up, the shortstop, Tyro Estrada.
So bases are empty with 1 gone, and that brings up Tyro Estrada. Now here's the pitch. Right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And quickly there are 2 away.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So now to the plate, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Rivera ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Skeeters lead it 3-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Preyudis Nova.
The designated hitter.
First pitch on its way.
Nova.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes.
To short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
Into the box, Taylor Jones. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Fouled away. Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
To the plate now, Chas McCormick, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 delivery. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Duggar's there for it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 6.
So next to bat will be number 6. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Jones, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So stepping in is Steven Duggar. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Steven Duggar.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. A ballman, 2 strikes.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Pulled toward right center field. Rivera ranging into the outfield, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in now, Alex Dickerson. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
The 1-1.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Next to hit is Darren Ruff. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball well outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch
2
taken
balls,
several
1 strike.
inches below the zone, in fact. Got him to go after a bad one there, and it evens the count at 2-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Now at the plate is Garrett Stubbs. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Robel Garcia as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 delivery. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The third baseman, number 13, Abraham Toro.
Now it'll be Abraham Toro. Worked a walk his first time up. From the stretch.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Stubbs over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out.
Ball,
Two now.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0.
Hey!
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Adios, pelota. So a 3-run shot to left center. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Rico Garcia answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Rico Garcia.
At the plate now, Yadier Rivera.
Second baseman,
As he
Yadier.
will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. It's a bullpen game for them now, as we have a look at the starters' final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this certainly wasn't what they were looking for in this one. They were hoping to get some innings, but you could see right from the get-go he just didn't have it in this one. Lasting only 3 innings. A lot of outs now to get from that bullpen.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
1-0.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
Now the 2-1. One out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Freyudis Nova. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And digging in is the outfielder, Mauricio Dubon.
Mauricio Dubon.
Now here's the first offering. Swing and a line drive. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Into the box, Joey Bart. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 delivery.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hit in the air down the right field line. Brewer will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, left fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Next, it'll be Mike Tauchman, grounded out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Dubon, base runner at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes,
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Luis Toribio, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And he fouls this one off.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Ball, that's out.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
The first baseman, Taylor
Jones. Here it comes.
0-1 for count.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Next up is Chas McCormick, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. The pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's got excellent stuff working right now. Somebody has to make an adjustment. You're seeing a lot of late swings. No one's getting a front foot down. No one's getting a barrel to the baseball.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
So now to the plate, number 6. Line, but speared on a hop. Over to first, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Skeeters are out on top, 6-0. Tyro Estrada digging in now. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now here's the pitch.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
In now, Donovan Solano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Steven Duggar.
And now, Steven Duggar. He was thrown out at second trying to stretch a base hit into a double in his last at-bat.
Yeah, fellas, not sure if he got the go-ahead from his base coach or not. Can't believe he did, but it looked like he was running in mud right there.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Now batting, designated hitter.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Pitch on the way.
That's outside.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The 2-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be troubled. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
Stepping in now, Darren Ruff, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. On its way is pitch number 75. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Might have gone after ball 4 there as this one's fouled away off to the right. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up as Skeeters lead it 6-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to hit is the catcher, Garrett Stubbs. First pitch of the AB now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
To the plate now, Robo Garcia. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. The 1-0.
Yeah. 88 on a changeup. I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
1-1. Here it is.
Ball.
And there's ball 2 now.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Stubbs aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. Duggar coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Into the box, Abraham Toro, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. 0-1, here it comes.
The beauty of that sequence right there, the fastball in, now to change up away, is where do you go as a hitter? Do you cover away? Do you cover the heater in? You can't do both. You have to pick a side of the plate and hope that's where he goes.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
First and second here with nobody out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman.
So now to the plate, Yayo Rivera. He grounded out last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second. Solano takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Jordan Brewer.
And now in the box, Jordan Brewer. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
First pitch is a changeup high, ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
At the plate for Yudis Nova. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they load the bases on 3 hits, but can't bring anyone around to score. 7th inning coming up. The Skeeters are out on top, 6-1. Brian Abreu is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Skeeters, number 66, Brian.
Stepping up is Mauricio Dubon. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Leading off for Sacramento.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Mauricio.
Swing and a line drive. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Joey Vaughn.
Stepping in once again is Joey Bart. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him.
Nope, outside.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. No hits to this point. The 1-0.
I got 2-1 the count.
To 2-2 now.
2-2 the count.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Caleb Berriger will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
Bottom of the inning now. Here comes the first baseman, Taylor Jones.
First baseman, Taylor
Now here it comes. Take a look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Pops this one up. Solano is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
now batting, the center fielder, Chad McCormick.
At the plate now is Chas McCormick. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw on to first, two gone.
Now batting, number 6.
Next up, number 6. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And now the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Here's the pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is into third with a two-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
At the plate now, Garrett Stubbs. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. No damage done after the two-out triple. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. So here is Luis Toribio. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Luis Toribio.
And the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And stepping in, Thairo Estrada. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Now here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Solano.
Stepping in now, Donovan Solano. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robel Garcia. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Not a
The
lot
third
you can
baseman,
do with
number
that pitch. That
13.
fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Abraham Toro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hey! One out, nobody on. Fouled off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
Ball.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Yadiel Rivera.
Next to stand in is Yadiel Rivera. Flew out last time up. Now the pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball one.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Great
strikes.
job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2 is laid off
2
for
balls,
ball
2
2.
strikes.
So a
3
full
balls,
count
2
now.
strikes.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Full count still. The payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The right fielder, number 12, Jordan.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jordan Brewer. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First delivery to him. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Rivera is off of first with 2 away. Seared down the first baseline. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this
The
pitch again.
designated hitter.
First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Into the box now for Yudis Nova.
Nope,
As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
1-1.
Hey, that was a big pitch right there. You fall behind 2-0, you give this hitter count leverage. He probably tries to ambush a fastball. 1-1 count. He's got to really think through this and have a great game plan.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You don't see too many guys at this level be late on off-speed pitches right there. That tells me he was totally sitting on something else or was going automatic take.
Here comes the 1-2. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. When we looked at this game on paper before it started, I don't think any of us thought it would go down like this.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
In now, Taylor Jones. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-1.
Yeah.
Clearly wasn't ready for the fastball because it was pretty much center cut and he couldn't pull the trigger. Might have been looking for another curve.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Skeeters lead it 8-1. Now to the plate, here is Steven Duggar starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2. 2-0.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on but fouled off to the left. The payoff pitch one more time. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Alex Dickerson.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Alex Dickerson. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. He's right there. There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Into the box, Darren Ruff. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And a swing and a miss, as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
8-1 is the final tonight. Sugarland jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Urquidy earns his first win of the season. Number 19 struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Brian Abreu takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Skeeters, 8 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 7 men on base. For the Rivercats, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors, they left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.